Ladies and gentlemen, live from Middlesbrough, northeast of England, will you please welcome your host of Daz's Football Stand? It's the man with the eye in blue, it's Mr. Daryl Johnson! And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Daz's Football Stand for the Carabao Cup first round draw. I don't know who's playing against who, but I'm looking forward to seeing who Boro get to absolutely smash. Scotty B will be pleased because the famous Daddy's here. Let's get on with the draw. Anyone but a championship team will be good for me. I know, and Spurs have signed Joe Fart. First ball for the northern section. Return off the subs. Tranmere Rovers are at home to number 15. Harrogate. Oh, a newly promoted team. So I got that partly right because I knew Harrogate would be the away team. Number 10, Crew Alexandra. Crew are at home, sorry. Oh, they play Lincoln. By the way, Boro number 20, for those who don't know. If we get Sunderland, then oh God. 35, that is Wigan. Not Wigan, Walsall. Ah, right. It's Walsall.
We don't get Sunderland.
Walsall against Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, well, that's them out. It's goodbye to them. Rochdale. I'll take Rochdale. We've beaten them before.
We'll play number 16. That's Huddersfield Town who have a new coach in charge. That's
Rochdale, Huddersfield. That's going to be a tough one to call, actually, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Preston North End.
Preston. Oh, don't give us Preston for crying out loud. Don't give us Preston. Oh.
Mansfield Town who finished
That's an easy one. Mansfield. Hey. That's an easy one now for Preston. Number 6. Bolton. Oh, I'll take these. Any day they're in League 2 now. Made a few signings, haven't they? Oh! An all League 2 tie. Bolton against Bradford. No, I can see Bolton winning that.
No, I don't know. I think Bradford will take that one.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Blackburn.
number 12. And they will take on Doncaster Rovers.
Yeah, that's Blackburn. That's a Blackburn win, that.
I think so, yeah.
Against Doncaster, yeah. Stoke. Oh, for crying out loud, you dare give us Stoke. Ah, good. I swear Stoke have played Blackpool before. And they beat them.
Number 13 is Fleetwood Town. Joe Barton has a home draw.
Fleetwood. Now, I wouldn't mind Fleetwood.
Number 36.
Who's Ben Natman taking on? Oh! Hey! That's an old Lancashire derby. It's a Lancashire derby, that.
Number 14 is Grimsby Town.
Fleetwood against Wigan. Grimsby, the fish.
Mariners. The fish.
That's what they call the fish.
The
They
Mariners.
say fish, don't they?
They're called the Mariners.
Well, why do they chant fish?
Because
Middlesbrough, here we go.
Because it's a harbour.
Ah, right.
Home as well.
We're at home.
We'll play number 31. And they will take on Shrewsbury Town.
Shrewsbury, ooh. Now they got a draw. They drew against Liverpool last season. They drew to Liverpool last season, didn't they?
Maybe quite good then.
It'll be a tricky tie, that
It
one.
will be a tricky tie because if they managed to get, they got a replay against Liverpool, didn't they? So that'll be a tough one. Goodbye, Babo. Babo away to Derby. Ta-da.
Well, it'll be money spinner because they're away, aren't they? So, I mean, they'll get plenty of money there to keep them going.
Squeaky thing was.
Scunthorpe
And they will take on
against Port Vale. Sunderland, who are they going to
Doesn't
get?
look like we're getting the car, does it? So
number 17.
you might have to get all the Paul again so he can come back.
Oh! Sunderland against Hull. Oh, what a shame. That's an all League One affair, that. You go now. Oh, Burton are against Accrington. I mean, who are they? But, Accrington will win that. Salford City. Who are they against?
27. And they will take on Rotherham United. Who are
Ah,
number 2.
Salford about.
Barnsley, Gerhard's Schroeder side.
Yeah,
I think it's fair to say that.
I think it's
Fair to say that. I think they won.
I think
Didn't they
it's
finish second in the league?
To Nottingham Forest.
Oh dear! Barnsley just about survived and they're playing Forest. Bye bye. Goodbye. Oldham against Carlisle. Okay. Or Carlisle as I used to call them.
Interesting ties there.
And the Northern draw's completed. Interesting, yeah.
And there are 8
Hull against Sunderland away. You've got Barnsley against Forest. You've got Boro versus Shrewsbury. It could have been a lot worse. We could have had a championship team. But there's not going to be an easy tie, Shrewsbury, because they've drawn against Liverpool before. They've shown that they can, cause a few shocks.
I think we can win it though.
But I think we'll win, yeah.
Derby versus Boro. Whoa, could they be in for a shot?
No.
I don't think so.
balls are being reset by our EFL adjudication.
Our balls are being reset. That sounds painful, that.
It does.
That sounds painful.
I've just reset my balls actually.
Hope everyone's having a marvellous day.
Oh, it's gorgeous weather.
Lovely weather, it's peeing down. Here we go, the southern section.
And he shoved his ball.
Number 4. Oh, Dad. Bristol City. At least it's not much shit.
I know. That was funny that.
Bristol City against Exeter. Goodbye, Exeter. Goodbye.
Yes.
City, you through there.
I think so, yeah.
Number 26 is Plymouth Argyle.
Plymouth. Oh, hell. Hey, who are these going to get?
Anything.
Will play number 28.
I stood on your tail.
Queen's Park Rangers.
Oh!
That's going to be a tough one, that one.
Bye-bye, Plymouth.
I wouldn't actually like to call that one, but I think QPR will take that one.
I don't think Plymouth will win that. Not a chance. Swindon are at home.
It's not Rod Stewart.
Charlton Athletic.
Oh! Charlton Athletic away to Swindon.
Yeah, that was funny.
Only one winner.
And that is Forest Green.
And again, they won League Two. They won League Two this season. So Forest Green
They will take on Leyton Orient back in
against Leyton Orient. That's an all League Two affair, I think. Yeah,
number 20.
wouldn't like to call that.
That is Milton.
No, I think it'll be
That'd be a
late.
tough one.
Against Liverpool.
Hey,
I
Leyton.
reckon Leyton Orange, yeah.
MK Dons are at home.
They will take on Coventry City, champions of League One.
Ooh,
What text anyway?
they newly promoted as well.
Yeah,
Coventry
yeah.
into
I
Championship.
think Coventry will take that.
Who reached their
That's a tough one. That is a really tough one. Now to complete the sign of Oliver Skip.
They will take on
Skip to the beat. Right.
finalists.
Crawley versus Millwall. Goodbye. Goodbye, Crawley. That's them out.
That is Stevenage.
Stevenage. Now, they only just about survived relegation. They were actually relegated and then the EFL won some claim.
Will take on
So I don't know how they're still in it. Oh, they're out. Cheerio. They're out. Portsmouth.
I think Pompey will
Stevenage v
take that.
Portsmouth. Goodbye.
Peterborough United. Darren
I think
Ferguson.
Pompey will take that one down.
Peterborough United. Darren Ferguson's side at home.
And they will take on Cheltenham Town, who lost in the league.
To Cheltenham. Yeah, bye-bye, Cheltenham. That's Peterborough's all day, I think. Number 3.
Of course, they
Brentford.
to their Wembley agony, losing to Fulham in the playoff final. And the
I wonder who they're going to get. Brentford.
will play number 34. And they will take on Wycombe Wanderers, who had a
Ooh,
different experience of
an old
winning
championship
their
affair.
for the first time in their history.
The playoff winners against the playoff losers.
Number 22.
I don't see Brentford losing, man. That's a London affair as well. An all London affair. And it's at their new stadium.
Number 7.
Northampton
On Cardiff City.
against Cardiff. Goodbye.
In this competition.
Goodbye, Northampton. You're definitely out.
18.
Yeah.
Number 18 is Luton Town, Nathan Jones.
Luton away. Hey. Luton at home to Norwich.
Norwich City.
Oh dear. You'll be happy about that, Scotty B. Not.
Number 2.
What a shame.
Is Birmingham City with
Birmingham
That's a bit of a
City.
tough match, I think, for Norwich, really. Don't you?
I don't think Norwich will lose it.
I'm not saying they'll lose them, but I'm saying it's going to be a real tough
Yeah, it will be. I don't
match. Because
see.
Luton are a bit
Yeah.
awkward. Birmingham,
Birmingham
Michael
against-
Karanka.
21.
Birmingham against
Cambridge
Cambridge.
Inside.
I'd like to see Cambridge win that one, but I can't.
Swansea City.
Newport against Swansea. Oh, that's an old. That's an old Welsh derby.
Yeah, Swansea will win that
Newport against Swansea. They're only about 30 minutes from each other.
one. Yeah, but I think Swansea will win that.
Oxford United. What do you watch there? Get pretty
Is there
Reading.
any fans there?
Oh, AFC Bournemouth. Oh, it's not FC Bournemouth.
Are we back to fans going in?
AFC Wimbledon. No.
Not all October.
Alright.
Oxford against Wimbledon. Reading have got.
October.
Number 10. And they will take on Colchester United.
Ooh, Reading v Colchester. I can see Reading actually getting beat there. The Colchester are a good side.
15.
No, I can't see it.
Gillingham. Steve Evans has a home tie.
Gillingham. I wonder what the Football Tunnel HD is going to get.
30. And they'll be at home to Southend United. Mark Molesley.
I
is there now.
think Gillingham will win that.
Number 16. Number 16 is Ipswich Town.
Who are Ipswich going to get?
Number 5. And they will take on Bristol Rovers. Ben Garner going to Portman Road. Well, there are some very, very
Ipswich against
interesting
Bristol
ties there,
Rovers.
particularly, Brentford against
I can see
Wigan.
Rovers taking that
Big
one.
sides in the championship, but as I mentioned before, very differing experience.
Well, that's the end of the draws. We'll go through the
Brentford in the championship.
the Northern and Southern draws
League One
in
against Oxford United. Let's have
full
confirm.
in a minute. The Northern section is Tranmere Rovers against Harrogate, Crewe Alexandra against Lincoln, Walsall against Sheffield Wednesday, Rochdale against Huddersfield, Preston against Mansfield, Bolton versus Bradford, Blackburn against Doncaster Rovers, Stoke City versus Blackpool, and Fleetwood versus Wigan, Grimsby versus Morecambe, Middlesbrough against Shrewsbury, tough tie, Derby versus Barrow, Scunthorpe against Port Vale, Sunderland versus Hull, Burton against Accrington, Salford against Rotherham, Barnsley versus Nottingham Forest, and Oldham versus Carlisle. There's a few tough ties to call in that lot, so it's going to be tough to call who's going to, go through in some of them. Some of them are pretty simple. But for the southern section, Bristol City versus Exeter, Plymouth against Queen's Park Rangers, Swindon against Charlton, Forest Green against Leyton Orient, NK Dons versus newly promoted to the Championship, Coventry, Crawley against Millwall, Stevenage against Portsmouth, Peterborough against Cheltenham, an all-London affair between Brentford and Wickham at their new stadium, Northampton against Cardiff City, Luton versus Norwich, Birmingham against Cambridge, an all-Welsh derby, Newport versus Swansea, Oxford United against AFC Wimbledon, Reading against Colchester, Gillingham against Southend, and Ipswich versus Bristol Rovers. And that is your draws in full. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for the draw. Middlesbrough gets Shrewsbury Town in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Pretty pleased with that, but it's not going to be an easy tie. Thank you very much for joining, and from all here on Dazzle's Football Stand, goodbye.